Hi, I'm Patricia from Trisha's Lovely Creations, and today we're going to create these lovely lace beads. I made a few in different colors. We've got black lace and white lace with a little bit of color underneath, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a lace cane and a bubble cane. And a great place to go for that is over to Jessima Tutorials. And Samantha Burrows does a great tutorial on these canes. So I recommend you going there. And after you get your lace canes made, you're going to want to reduce them pretty small. I think I got this one a lot smaller than this one here, but it works. So try to go for this size though, because this is a little bit harder to work with. What you're going to need is some white clay, pearl clay, and you're also going to need some silver clay and some silver leaf. And before I get too far into this, I just want to let you know that this tutorial is totally inspired by Samantha Burrows. So just so you know, that's where I get my inspiration from. I'll be right back. Okay, another thing you're going to want to need is some toothpicks and a board with some holes drilled out big enough for toothpicks, or a clump of clay that you can stick the toothpicks in, because we're going to be taking alcohol inks and putting little dots of color on these beads before we put the lace cane on. Okay, now that we got our toothpicks ready, I think we're going to go ahead and start with the white ones first. And you can pick any color you want. I'm going to be using amethyst and flamingo. And I think I'm going to pick a blue also to go with that. Give me just a minute. And I think I'm going to go with turquoise. And I'm also going to use, let me see here, for some of them, sunset orange and sunshine yellow. In case I didn't mention it, you're also going to need some paint brushes, or you can put it on with a toothpick, either way. I prefer to use a paintbrush. I'm going to roll out my clay on a setting, well, let me look and see, and then I'll let you know. I think a 3. Yes, the setting 3 is what you want to roll it out on, or if you want bigger beads, by all means make them bigger, but I like making the smaller beads. So that's what I'm going to be doing, a setting 3, and my Kemper cutter. I think it's the second biggest in the set, I do believe. So roll up my ball to a little ball, roll up my clay into a little ball, and then I'm just going to pop it on my toothpick. Just like that. Put it back in my holder, and I'll fill up my toothpicks and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my beads all set up, and now we're ready to start with the alcohol ink. Let's see, put them back here. That might be a little safer, since I'm a klutz. I have a tendency to knock over everything. Maybe I'll put them like that. That way I got room to move. I got my 3 different paint brushes here for my 3 different bottles. I'm going to be doing the flamingo, amethyst, and turquoise first. And then I think I'm going to do the sunshine yellow in Sunset Orange on Pearl. I believe that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Put a little bit on there and just start making little dots. There we go. There's that. Now the amethyst. Sorry, I keep forgetting if I move it back that far you can't see what I'm doing. My hands are not very steady. Make that one a little bigger. There we go. Okay, now the turquoise. Okay, that looks good. And just keep on going like that. And all I'm doing is lightly squeezing the bottle so I don't get a whole ton, and just filling up the neck. That looks good. Ooh, if I could see, it'd be great. Sorry, my lights keep going up and down. My husband is using the microwave. How in the world did I get ink on me already? I got it all over my desk. We go. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I've got all of them done up, And then I'll be back and we'll start putting the canes on them. Okay, I'll be back as soon as they're all done. Okay, and I got them all done. So now I need to clean off my brushes, and I'm going to do that in some alcohol. On my blue towel. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to just let these set and dry a little bit more, because we're going to have to re-roll them after having the holes in there before we put the lace cane on. So I'm just going to let them set for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, now that they've dried, go ahead and pop one off there. Close up that hole. And just make it rounder. Trying to fill up that hole. And I don't see it. So it must be good. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is going to seem a little weird. But hang in there with me. Oh, I got a hair in there. Okay, you want to try to make the slices pretty darn thin. And just kind of lay them out. Let me zoom in. Let me bring the camera closer this way. Whoops. Wrong way, Corrigan. Okay. So, just want to kind of tap that out. And I've got a small Kemper cutter here. I think it's my smallest. But what I'm going to do is kind of go around, tipped over a little bit here. And I'm going to take off that black edge because I don't want black edges overlapping. I want to try to match the seams up, so to speak. And I will be back as soon as my water softener shuts up. Okay, I'm back. As I was saying, you just want to cut around these edges. Okay, carefully lift it up with your blade. Hopefully not get it stuck to your blade, as I just did. Now I gotta try to fix it. Just cut that bad spot off. Try that again. And then place your piece over your ball. Like that. And then do it again. I'm not gonna lie, this is very, very time consuming. So it's gonna take a while to make them, but I think it's so worth it in the end. What did I do with it? Okay. And again, try to carefully lift it up. Try to line your patterns up. And just keep doing that. If you're wondering what I have over here, I've got a little piece of scrap clay that I'm putting my pieces onto, so it's just quicker. There we go. Hopefully you can see there what I'm doing. Like a triangle piece there, so I kind of stretched it to stick it in there. And you can already see how the colors are showing through. Pardon me. And if you're going to do it this way, you're going to want to make sure that when you put it down on there and cut the edge off, that you tip it so that you don't run into it, of course. Just trying to see if it'll go into that spot. Yeah, that's good. Not too much overlap in there. Wrong way, Corrigan. Sorry about that. Getting there, almost done with this one. Let's see, I'm going to try to put it in that little spot there, so I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. About like that. And don't get rid of those pieces that you cut off like that yet, just in case you might need them. I'll fill in that funny spot. Wrong way. Let's see what I got here. Oh, yeah, I think that one will fit in there. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Trying to eyeball it here. Well, that didn't work out. And there we go, I do believe. Just checking it, make sure I got everything covered. And then roll it up. Now if you want to, you can also wear some gloves or little finger coats, or little finger condoms as I call them. That way you make sure you don't get any fingerprints on them. Looks good. And on to the next. Pinch that hole closed. And roll it out. Make sure that it's healed up. Yep, I still see a little bit there. I think that's got it. Okay. Whoops. Don't come with me. I'm going to take one of them pieces that I've got, one of the other ones, and I'm going to fill in this gap here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one in half. I'll put that into that little V. I'm going to put the other half down in that one. Go ahead and cut that in half. Lay that one in there. better cut that one more time. Whoops. Well, maybe I'll just scoot it over there then. That works. It's kind of like a puzzle after a little bit. And there we go. That looks all covered. So just roll it out. Looks good. So I'm just going to keep sitting here working on these till I get them all done, and then I will be back and we'll work on the other colors. Okay, I'm back, and I got 4 of the white ones done with the flamingo, turquoise, and amethyst, just so it don't take me so long to do this video. So I'm going to start on the pearl now, and I'm going to go ahead and use the same thing that I did with the white ones. I got this rolled out on a setting 3 on my Atlas 150. I'm using my Kemper cutter, the second largest. And I'm just going to cut out 4. Okay. Roll them up and put them on my toothpicks. And doing the colors on this pearl is going to kind of give the color a little pearlescent color into it. So that's really nice. And I'm going to dot the color on just like I did with the other ones. And again, I'm using Sunshine Yellow and Sunset Orange. Got my brushes here. I'm a little shaky today. And then just like before, just gonna dot that color on. Might need a little bit more. Okay. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, let's switch colors out. Pop that yellow on there. That looks good. On to the next one. Grab my other color. And I forgot to turn my phone down again. I apologize. And if you can hear my husband's music, I apologize for that as well. Okay, and I'm just going to continue doing this, and I'll be back when we're ready to cover them. Okay, and I got them done, and now I'm just going to set and let them dry real good so we don't smudge the collars. I'm going to clean my brushes with my alcohol, and then I will be back when I start covering them. Okay, I'm back, and they've dried enough that we can get started on these. And just like before, we'll roll it up and then put our lace cane on there. I'll zoom in more so you can see better. Just pinch that hole closed. Roll it about. Okay, looks good to cover. Well, that one didn't come out. Okay, take my little Kemper cutter, start cutting off that black line around the edge. There we go. Lift it up. Now apply it to our bead. And repeat. Now if you don't have a cutter to do this, you can always do it with your blade. It'll be a little bit squared, but your blade will work as well. Or you can use a craft knife. Cut down that edge. case I didn't say that before. Line it up. Pop her on there. Okay, I want to go ahead and use that half of one I got. Fill in there. There we go. There we are. Okay. And so I'm just going to keep doing this and sticking them in there like puzzle pieces until I get it done. And as soon as I'm done, I'll be back and we will do the silver and the bubble, the silver and the bubble cane. And like I said, you're going to need a silver leaf for that. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I got my silver now rolled out on a setting 3, and again I'm going to use the same timber cutter, and I'm just going to cut out 4 of them for the sake of making this video go faster. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I'm going to roll them up into little balls, and then we'll get the silver leaf out as soon as I can remember what I did with mine. So don't put them on your toothpicks yet. Just roll them out into balls. This one is going to go a little bit faster because we're not going to have to cut the edges of the white. Okay, now I'm going to go get my silver leaf and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've got my silver foil leaf here, and my silver is not all that sticky, so I think I'm going to put on a little poly paste. That way I can get the foil to bond to it pretty good. So I don't think it's going to. I'll try it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I won't have to. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of flaking up here. Yeah, I might want to put some down on that. It's coming right back off onto me. Yeah, I guess I'll hit it with a little bit. Now I'm getting it all stuck to me and itself. Okay. I don't want too much. Just want a little bit. Just want to make it a little bit tacky. Okay, now take some of that and put it on there. we go. Make sure it's on there good. And it don't have to be perfectly covered. You just want it mostly covered. And we're going to stick it on our toothpick, just like we did the other ones. And I'm not worried about getting it perfectly covered, just mostly covered. Now I got it sticking to me. Another spot down there I gotta get. Good enough. And then on the toothpick. And I'm going to finish up the other two and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And don't forget to wash your hands after messing with your silver leaf, because you're going to end up with it everywhere. So, I've still got it a little bit on me after doing that, but I don't think it's enough to hurt anything. That stuff's hard to get off. Tried my alcohol, my hand sanitizer, and that didn't work. It just made it like glitter. So I went up and washed my hands, and I've still got it everywhere. Not as bad as I did, but it's better. So I'm going to be using the same alcohol inks as I did for the white, which is flamingo, turquoise, and amethyst. So let's get the color in those. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Take my lids off my bottles. Move stuff out of the way. There we go. Start with my amethyst. Alright. I'm just going to dab the color on there like we did the other ones. Okay, that looks good. Oh, maybe one here. There we go. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And I will be back when I have them all done and they're dried. Okay, I'm back. And the ink has finally dried, so let's finish these up. Zoom in a bit. Here we go. Just like before, pinch that hole closed, round it out, feeling that hole back up. Looks good. Pardon me, I forgot to turn my phone back down. Okay. These ones we don't have to cut. So we'll just take a slice off and add it to it. Again, making sure they're thin as possible. Add that to your bead. Like I said, these ones go a lot faster. I'll have to save that one. Again, still trying not to overlap. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use that one. Whoops, if I can get it. That didn't go over as far as I needed it to. That's alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here. Try to fix that spot I messed up. just about done with it. I'm thinking here how I want to do this one. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I got a hair in there. There we go. There we go. And that one's all done. I just gotta roll it out. Okay, I think that's got it. And I'll finish up my other ones, and I'll be back to show you my tray, and then we'll pop them in the oven. Okay, I'm back, and I have my beads ready to go in the oven. The oven is preheating, 275 for 1 hour. And I'm going to cover these with the old cut up t-shirt so that they don't get scorched. And when they're done, we will drill the holes and we will coat them in some Pledge multi-surface. So I'll be back. Okay, they are done out of the oven and cooled down, and so now we're going to drill the holes and then we'll varnish them. So let's get started on that now. Okay, before I get started drilling them, I thought I'd show you close up what they look like, how they come out. This one here, that's the white one. This one is the pearl, and this one is the silver. Come out beautiful, I think. Okay, now we can drill them. And I've got my little board here. And I got my little drill master. And we'll just get started. There's one. Okay, now I'm just going to finish drilling these, and I'll be back when it's time to varnish them. Okay, Now we'll get to stringing them. So I've already got my bottom bead on there. And your bead for your space. Bead. Spacer. Bead. Spacer. And bead. Now make a little hook in it, like so. And that one's ready to go. So I'm just going to string these up and I'll be back when I start to varnish. Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to varnish, and I've got here my cup of Pledge multi-surface. And I'm just going to take my beads, put them in there, roll them about. Tap them off. And then I'll hang them in my bead rack. And that's all there is to it. So, if this video was helpful to you in any way, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to join me in my Facebook group, Trisha's Lovely Creations. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.